Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wayne Hills High School. I'm Ms. Ventimiglia. I'm one of the assistant principals here, and I have the distinct honor of being in charge of the World Language Department. So it's my honor to welcome you here to celebrate the accomplishments of being inducted today into the World Language Honor Society. This induction is a representation of a commitment that you've made, whether you realize it or not, to delve into the study of language beyond the minimum two-year requirement, and to really embrace not only the academic study of the language, but also the culture, the history, and the richness that comes with being a student of the world and understanding language and the importance of language in communication and succeeding in society today. So, welcome you to our induction. I want to thank our advisors, Gary, Weinberg, Mrs. Shalego, for all their hard work. Without them, this would probably be much like my induction in 1996, where I sort of just stopped by a classroom, said a few words, and signed a book, and got a certificate, and it's like, oh, okay, this is cool. But their hard work makes this a beautiful event for all you to really recognize this achievement, and continue your commitment by your activities that will be associated with your induction into the society. So you don't need to stand here and listen to me talking English when you're going to hear beautiful language, beautiful poetry, beautiful songs that represent all of the cultures here today in our honor societies. And I want to thank you for coming. First up for our ceremony today, we have Madame Weiner and the French National Honors.
Good morning, bonjour, buongiorno, hola, and welcome to the 2026 Wayne Hills High School World Language National Honor Society induction ceremony. The students that we will welcome on stage today have earned the privilege of being inducted into their respective Language National Honor Societies through diligence, dedication, and perseverance. I would like to extend my sincere congratulations to all of our inductees. The aim of the French National Honor Society is to promote high standards of scholarship, to reward scholastic achievements, and to create enthusiasm for and an understanding of francophone cultures. Members demonstrate citizenship through service, learning, and benefit from scholarship opportunities and recognition of academic excellence in French. French is considered a very difficult and complex language. one of the most difficult aspects of French is pronunciation. Anyone who has ever studied French will agree, it never sounds the way it looks. Despite this, my French students sitting before you today have worked very hard to achieve academic excellence and to become communicatively proficient in French. To my students sitting over here, on days when you're tired and stressed out from all of your other academic and extracurricular activities, you rise to the challenge. At the sound of my little bell, you get up and you engage in our petite conversation, where you communicate with each other based on the prompts. You talk in French, you communicate actively, you use rejoinders, and you do your very, very best. Your stamina and your perseverance will serve you well in all aspects of not only your academic life, but well beyond. I have shared with you over the years my strong belief that to know another language is to be able to bridge cultural differences with many around the world. This leads to global citizenship, goodwill, and shared respect with others. Today, French is spoken by approximately 330 million people in 28 different countries. By the year 2050, there will be over 750 million French speakers. Your language skills will expand your horizons in so many ways, academically, professionally, and beyond. As I mentioned, the French National Honor Society is engaged in service. This year, we raised over $750 to donate to Fondation de France Vilain Mot, an organization that provides books and speech therapy to children who may be underprivileged and need speech therapy development. Here is the thank you video that we received from the organization.
Salut les étudiants de la Wayne Hills High School et félicitations pour votre beaucoup d'efforts pour ici. Je m'appelle Barbara et je travaille pour l'Organisation de France en tant que chargée de la communication et développement. Notre mission est de faciliter la générosité américaine en faveur des projets caritatifs français qui travaillent chaque jour pour améliorer la vie des gens dans tous les domaines. Nous vous remercions pour votre don à Millions, une organisation incroyable que nous soutenons, mais aussi pour votre engagement qui renforce la très belle amitié entre la France et les États-Unis. Je laisse maintenant Camille de Montigny vous dire ce que votre don va pouvoir faire pour les familles et les jeunes enfants en France.
Bonjour, je suis Camille de Montigny, la responsable mécénat de Numéro, et je veux remercier tous les étudiants de la Wayne Hills High School de leur don pour notre association. On est très heureux et on est très honorés que les étudiants américains s'intéressent à ce projet. Avec ce on va pouvoir accompagner deux familles en leur envoyant des livres comme celui-ci, les SMS ici, et en les appelant régulièrement avec des appels d'orthophonistes pour les aider à élever davantage le langage de leurs enfants. Pour ces familles, ça peut changer énormément de choses. Il y a beaucoup de familles qui nous disent qu'elles lisent beaucoup plus avec leur bébé, qui réclament beaucoup moins les écrans, qui deviennent fans de livres et qui se mettent à dire de nouveaux mots. Et nous, on sait combien c'est important. Pour ces familles, c'est plein d'espoir, mais ça peut aussi changer le visage de notre société. Alors, un grand merci.
I'm very proud of our current French National Honor Society for having committed to this important service. And I know that our people who will be inducted today are going to commit also to that kind of service. At this time, I would like to invite my co-presidents of the Wayne Hills High School French National Honor Society to the podium. They are going to read a short history of the French National Honor Society. Please join me in welcoming Rishika Musani and Meda Lemay, my co-presidents, both seniors and excellent students in our French 5 honors class.
La course de flambeau est une cérémonie qui avait lieu à Athènes dans la Grèce antique. Pour cette solennité, les citoyens s'espaçaient, formant une sorte de champ. Le premier allumait un flambeau à l'autel, voulait le transmettre à un second, qui le transmettait à un troisième, et ainsi de mort en mort. Chaque citoyen voulait, sans regarder en arrière, préservant la flamme qui allait le mettre à un autre. Platon a reconnu dans cette course de flambeau l'image des générations de la vie.
Ceremony take place in Greece. For this solemn occasion, the citizens lined up equal distances, one after the other, forming a sort of chain. The first one in line lights the torch at the altar and ran to transmit it to a second. The second ran to transmit it to a third, and thus from hand to hand, each citizen ran without backwards glance, keeping alive the flame which he was to hand to another. Plato recognized that in this running with the torch, the image of succeeding generations.
Merci beaucoup, Arishika and Meda. C'était très, très bien. At this time, we have a very special treat. One of our own French National Honor Society students, currently in the French 4 honors class, will perform La Vie en Rose by Edith Piaf. Gia Cha. Please welcome Gia.
Allonge son et moi, mon cœur.
Wow, ça c'était vraiment super, Gia. Now, please welcome two more officers of French National Society, seniors, also members of our French 5 Honors class, Emerson Goodstadt and Colin Ross, who will read the poem Quand vous serez bien vieille by Pierre de Ronsard. Emmy and Colin to the stage.
We will be reading Serait bien vieille by Pierre de Ronsard.
Near the end of his life, Renaissance poet Pierre de Ronsard dictated 6 sonnets for his work, Sonnets pour Helene. The style of the sonnets followed 2 different models developed by French poets Marat and Pellitet. This sonnet is of the merit form. Colin will now read the French poem.
Quand vous serez bien vieille, au soir, à la chandelle, assis auprès du feu, évident et fiant, j'irai chantant mes vers en vous émerveillant. Ronsard me célébrait du temps que j'étais belle. Alors vous n'aurez servant oriental nouvelle, déjà sous le libère à demi sommeillant, qui abouit de mon nom le saille réveillant, bénissant votre nom de louange immortelle. Je serai sous la terre et fantôme sans eau. Par les ombres myrteux, je prendrai mon repos. Vous serez au foyer, une vie à couper. Regrettant mon amour et votre fierté don. Priez sans mon foyer, entendez un démon. Priez dès aujourd'hui le rose de la vie.
I will now read the English translation. When You'll Be Very Old by Pierre de Ronsard. When you are quite old and sit in the evening by the candlelight, near the fire, rambling and burning out, you will say, singing my verses and marveling at them. Ronsard celebrated me back when I was beautiful. Then you shall not have such a servant, already under the half-asleep labor, who at the sound of my name doesn't awake. Blessing your name of immortal praise, I will be under the earth and a boneless ghost. By the myrtle shadows I will take my rest. You will be an old woman, regretting my love and your proud disdain. Live if you believe me, don't wait for tomorrow. Pick the roses of life.
Beaucoup à tous. Thank you so much to our performers and to our poetry readers. And now, at this time, the special moment that you've been waiting for. I will now call our 2026 French National Honor Society inductees to the stage. Please hold your applause until everybody is on the stage. Jacob Blitzer. Nahal Dange. Camila Huarquila. Chloe Hanna. Ryan Kleineck. Daniel Kofton. Daniel Minto. Rachel Morante. Tia Busalia. Amina Otman. And Annie Wei. give my phenomenal French National Honor Society inductees a round of applause. Okay, we will now proceed with our candle lighting. I will ask my co-presidents, Rishika and Meda, to begin the candle lighting. J. B. Ok, mes étudiants, vous allez répéter après moi, d'accord? D'accord? Comme membre de la Société honoraire de français, je promets d'approfondir ma connaissance de la langue française et de culture francophone. Avoir une autre langue, c'est posséder une deuxième âme. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating our 2026 French National Honor Society newest members. We are so very proud of you. At this time, blow out your candles and welcome to the French National Honor Society. Exit and hold on to your candles as a memento. At this time, I would like to introduce our beautiful and talented Italian teacher and advisor of the Italian National Honor Society and my dear cherished colleague, Signora Mariana Pieri.
All right, buongiorno, benvenuti, parents, families, faculty, and most importantly, our inductees. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to express our sincere gratitude to our local ShopRite and the Insera family, and their generous donation for today's reception. Their support is a beautiful example of what it means to be part of a community when we uplift one another, share resources, and celebrate success together. In Italian culture, la comunità is sacred. Neighbors are family, and every gesture of kindness is remembered and returned. We are proud to share in that spirit this morning. This morning, we gather to celebrate students who have chosen to take one of the most beautiful and sometimes painfully challenging languages. Anyone who has studied Italian has probably asked themselves, why are there 7 different ways to say the? It can be emotionally traumatizing. But after all the studying, the real question is, what does it mean to be Italian? We are the people that brought you Botticelli and Sinatra, Ferrari and Fiat. We brought you La Mafia and the Roman Catholic Church. We are geniuses in the kitchen and put bread, love, and imagination on the table. An Italian family dinner has 3 guarantees. Someone's going to overfeed you, someone's going to interrupt you, and someone is always going to insist you're too sciupato, which means too skinny. We adore appearances. We invented the concept of fare la bella figura. We use flattery to the best of our advantage, and we let our hands do most of the talking. How do you get an Italian to be quiet, to shut up? Well, you make them sit on their hands, of course. Italians are alluring, yet complicated. We have an instinct for beauty. The Italian style is that of soccer, elegant, seductive, and unpredictable. Very unpredictable. Being Italian means crying like a baby when gli azzurri don't qualify for the World Cup yet again. Italian is a language of passion. Even asking someone where the bathroom is somehow romantic. But being Italian is also, of course, something deeper. It is family gathered around la tavola long after the food is gone. It's our nonni who came here to this country with a little more than faith, determination, and a dream for a better future. Lighting the candle in church, celebrating our feast days like San Gennaro and St. Lucy, arguing loudly 1 minute and then hugging and kissing the next. Italians live passionately because we believe passionately in our traditions, in our families, and in one another. And while we celebrate our students' achievements in the Italian language, what they truly have gained goes beyond vocabulary quizzes and verb conjugations. They now know enough Italian to survive in Italy. They know enough to order gelato. No, I'm kidding. They have gained they have gained a connection to one of the richest cultures in the world, a culture of art, music, fashion, food, and resilience. Some of these students may go on to use Italian in careers in medicine, hospitality, business, sports broadcasting, art, travel, and other things. Others may simply carry with them a lifelong appreciation for the language and culture. Whatever it is, either way, the lessons learned in studying Italian are curiosity, confidence, and connection, and they will stay with them, hopefully, forever. To my inductees, your dedication and hard work have brought you here. I know you've worked very, very hard, and you should be incredibly proud of yourselves. And to the parents and families in the audience, grazie mille for always supporting and encouraging these students every step of the way. Congratulations to our inductees this morning, and welcome to la Società Onoraria Italica. Qui si parla italiano. It is my pleasure to welcome on stage the following Italian 4 honor students. Reading L'Infinito by Giacomo Leopardi e Sadie Valencia. Next year, Sadie will be studying cybersecurity at Fairleigh Dickinson University, and she's going to compete in Division I fencing. Translating the poem for you will be Audrey Marnick. She will be studying occupational therapy at Sacred Heart University in the fall. In the poem, Leopardi, who is considered to be one of the greatest Italian poets of the 19th century, reflects the feeling of losing oneself in vast thought and imagination. Sadie and Audrey, to the stage.
Oro Esther. Questa è da tanta parte dall'ultimo orizzonte, il guardo esclude, ma sedendo e mirando, interminati spazi, là da quella, e sovrumani lenzi, e profondissima quiete, io nel pensier mi fingo, ove per poco il cor non si scaura. Al come il vento, dormir, tra queste piante, io quello infinito silenzio a questa voce, vo comparando e mi sovvien l'eterno, e le morte stagioni, e la presente avviva,
e il suono di lei. Così c'è questa immensità agnega il pensiero mio e il naufragar mi è dolce in questo mare.
This solitary hill has always been here, and this hedge, which prevents me from seeing most of the endless horizon. But when I sit and gaze, I imagine, in my thoughts, endless spaces beyond the hedge, an all-encompassing silence and a deeply profound quiet, to the point that my heart is quite overwhelmed. And when I hear the wind rustling through the trees, I compare its voice to the infinite silence. An eternity occurs to me, and all the ages pass, and the present time and its sound. Amidst this immensity, my thoughts drown, and to flounder in the sea is sweet to me.
Grazie, ragazze. Now we have something very special. Italian 4 honor student Thomas E. will perform 2 sonatas by composer Domenico Scarlatti. Works that combine brilliance, elegance, and expressive beauty. Please welcome Thomas E. Che meraviglia, Tommaso, grazie. I want to welcome to the podium Gianna Saft and Grace Di Toro, who will begin the swearing-in ceremony. Gianna will be a psychology and pre-law student at Lehigh University this fall. Grace is our chapter's vice president. She will be studying biology with a concentration in pre-dental at the College of New Jersey. These ladies will tell you about the history of the Italian National Honor Society and begin the ceremony. Gianna and Grazie.
Membri della Società Onoraria Italica, ci siamo riuniti qui per accogliere fra noi con gradimento i studenti che hanno dimostrato un vivo interesse e attaccamento alla bella lingua italiana. Questa Società Onoraria Italica è stata fondata dall'Associazione Americana Insegnanti Italiano per gli studenti che frequentano le scuole secondarie negli Stati Uniti e questa sezione è dovuta agli sforzi degli insegnanti del passato e presente del liceo di Wayne Hills High School. Il nostro motto è: chi parla più di una lingua può meglio capire ed apprezzare il modo di vivere degli altri. Incominciamo insediamento serio e significativo. Questa è la candela madre che ci serve ogni anno. Rappresenta ispirazione.
Buongiorno, members of the Italian National Honor Society. We are gathered here together to celebrate the students that have a vibrant interest in the beautiful language that is Italian. This Italian Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Italian Teachers for high school students in the United States and recognizes the efforts of our Italian teachers, past and present, of Wayne Hills High School. Our motto is, he who speaks two languages can better understand and appreciate the way of life of others. We shall begin the ceremony. Representing inspiration is the mother candle, which serves us every year. Grazie.
The inductees of 2026 will each have a candle in their hand. This candle symbolizes their passion for Italian culture and language. As it is now, not burning, it can exist, but it has no life. The candle tells us, se mi bruciate, ho vita, se no, perisco. If you burn me, I have life. If not, I perish. It is a hope that our life never becomes a candle that will not burn. Each of you will go ahead, one at a time, to the burning candle to receive from it the symbolic flame. The flame that has with its heat symbolizes inspiration towards your aspirations. Please come forward to the candle when you hear your name called. Grazia, Gianna. Abbiamo l'onore di presentare i seguenti candidati, che saranno componenti della Società Onoraria Italica. Grazie. It's my honor to present to you this year's inductees. And yes, hold your applause for the end. Ina Balletto, Michael Cantilli, Brianna Caslander, Matteo Dubdale, Marissa Hablitz, Sarah Hong, Julia Hertzko, Annie Colli, Emily Kolka, Veronica Kudzik, Lori Laborda, Gabriele Lombardo, Martina Minervini, Vittoria Borobec, James Wolfe, Ragazzi, piacere di ripetere questo giuramento. Please repeat after me. Come membro della sezione Dante Alighieri, prometto di dedicarmi allo studio della lingua italiana, ricordando che una lingua può essere un giorno un laccio forte fra persone di varie origini, di razza e religione. Da cittadino della mia patria mi impegno di promuovere l'amicizia e accordo fra essa ed altre nazioni del mondo. Ognuno di voi spegnerà la fiamma della candela, tutti, ma mai quello dello spirito. Ricordiamo questo. Amici, dall'autorità a me concessa come membro della Società Onoraria Italica, vi dichiaro membri di questa sezione, la sezione Dante Alighieri del liceo di Wayne Hills. Congratulazioni, bravi. Applauso. Nessun limite oltre il cielo, augurandovi che il successo di oggi sia l'inizio di un brillante futuro. Grazie ragazzi. Congratulations and thank you for joining us this morning. I want to welcome to the stage my co-worker of more than 20 years and the advisor of the Spanish National Honor Society, Señora Chalego.
Buenos días, felicidades a todos. Quisiera felicitar a cada uno de ustedes por sus logros salientes que alcanzaron no solo en sus clases de español, sino también en todas sus clases. Good morning, congratulations to all of our new inductees, their parents, teachers, and all of their friends and families. We're gathered here today to honor their academic success in all their classes, but in particular in all their Spanish classes. We will begin our portion of the ceremony this morning with a reading about the history of the National Spanish Honor Society. At this time, I would like to ask two of my current amazing Spanish 3 students and new Spanish National Honor Society inductees, Ava Gubernick and Brandon Stone, to come and join me.
Estamos reunidos aquí para la iniciación de este grupo de estudiantes que han mostrado y probado un vivo interés en la bella lengua castellana.
We are gathered here for the initiation of this group of students who have shown and proven a deep interest in the beautiful Spanish language.
La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica fue fundada por la Asociación Americana de Maestros de Español en 1953 para los estudiantes de escuelas secundarias norteamericanas.
The Spanish Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Teachers in 1953 for the students of North American secondary schools.
Nuestro capítulo de la sociedad está en su año 37. El nombre de este capítulo es Sansón Carrasco. Nuestro lema es Todos a una. Nuestros colores son el rojo y el oro. Nuestra insignia y nuestros sellos son los de la Madre Asociación.
The Wayne Hills chapter of the society is on the 37th year. The name of this chapter is Sansón Carrasco. Our motto is All Together. Our colors are red and gold. Our insignia and seal are those of the Mother Association.
Eva and Brandon, muchas gracias por leer la historia de la sociedad. La leyeron muy bien. As we continue our ceremony, I would like to invite on stage another one of my current awesome Spanish 3 students, Sarah Patino. Along with Sara, I would like to invite a student whom I unfortunately do not have the privilege of teaching, but I hear he is outstanding, Julian Saba. Both Sarah and Julian are new Spanish National Honor Society inductees. Sara will be reciting the poem Mi Inspiración by an anonymous author, and Julian will be translating. Sara, Julian?
Inspiración. Tú me dices que te gusta mi poesía y yo te digo que sin ti no existiría. Y si te preguntas por qué digo eso, te explicaré en varios versos.
You tell me that you like my poetry. I tell you that without you it would not exist. And if you ask yourself why do I say that, I will explain to you in several verses.
Cada músico tiene su musa, cada poeta tiene su inspiración. De la forma que cada cual se expresa, depende de lo que siente en su corazón.
Every musician has his muse. Every poet has his inspiration. The way that each one expresses depends on what you feel.
Una persona es mi musa, mi amor por ella, mi inspiración. Tú eres esa bella persona y la dueña de mi corazón.
A person, my muse. My love for her, my inspiration. You are that beautiful person, my heart.
Así que seguiré soñando y seguiré escribiendo, porque todo lo que necesito es el amor que por ti siento.
And so I will continue dreaming, and I will continue writing, because all I need is the love I feel for you.
Sara and Julian, excelente, muchas gracias. Sara, has leído el poema muy bien quiero que uses este bello idioma para que algún día llegues muy lejos y logres hacer algo que te haga muy feliz. And now I am going to ask someone who I had the privilege of teaching when she was in first grade. Spanish 1, as a freshman, not first grade. I've never taught first grade in my life. But she was a freshman, and I taught her in Spanish 1, and she's known for her voice. She was a very shy person, a very shy person that was a very quiet little flower in the class. Even though she knows how to speak Spanish, she was still quiet. But however, come senior year, she blossomed into this beautiful flower with a beautiful voice. If she does things quick enough, she might be perhaps my colleague in the near future, but she has to do it quick. She has to do it quick because I don't have many more years here. But like Miss Pieri said, it's 20 years and then some, but we will leave it at that. She is amazing, and she will be singing Bésame by Inés Ono, Fernanda Vadillo.
Bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mírame en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mírame en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. Tengo miedo perderte, no te vayas mi amor, estaré lejos de ti, quiero tenerte muy cerca.
surprise, her major will be music education. So that's what I said. Perhaps in a couple of years, might be coming back to Wayne Hills. Muy bien hecho. Gracias, Fernanda. At this time, I would like to invite Spanish 5 student Leah Rosado to join me on stage. Leah is an active member of La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica and proudly serves as a vice president of both the Spanish Club and the Society. I would also like to invite Naya Fernandez, a Spanish 4 student and secretary of both the Spanish Club and La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica, to come forward and distribute the candles to the new inductees. And please hold your applause until the end. Thank you.
Hari Awi. Lakshmi Bhimavaparu. Iris Connor Chesney. Heidi Choi. Juliet D'Agostino. Lila Dorothy. Denise Bergu. Eva Gubernin. Abigail Huerta. Nadia Kufta. Praneel Kumar. Yuri Levka. Sarah Patino. Claire Prowdens. Anthony Rodriguez. Julian Sabat. Prisha Shaw. Adam Sheffield. Courtney Small. Brandon Stone. Kayla Villafan.
Now please repeat after me. Como miembro del capítulo Sansón Carrasco, prometo dedicarme al estudio de la lengua española con el fin de dominarla algún día, recordando que una lengua puede ser un lazo fuerte entre personas de distintos orígenes, de raza o religión. Como ciudadano de mi patria, prometo promover la amistad y el entendimiento entre ella y los otros países del mundo. Esta es mi promesa y mi juramento. Now I would like Leah and and for lighting the candle. I also would like Phoebe Savoy, a Spanish 5 student, member of the Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica and president of both the Spanish Club and the Society, who will light the first candle. Okay, now repeat after me. El que habla 2 idiomas vale por 2. Now, each one of you will blow out the flame of this candle, but never that of the Spirit. Let us remember this. Let each member keep his or her candle as a remembrance of their initiation into this society. By the authority granted to me by la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica, I declare you all members of this chapter. Felicidades. At this time, I would like to ask Ms. Ventimiglia to conclude the ceremony.
I will not be singing in English or French or Italian or Spanish to spare you all, but also to continue to highlight what amazing talent we have here at Wayne Hills High School. I think this ceremony is special because it not only brings, we focus a lot on academics, but like that true hybrid of all the things comes together. Our artistic talents, physical talents, our academic talents, our humanitarianism with our donation to the organization in France, just a beautiful display of everything that makes students great, our families great, and our school great. The mentioning of working together for 20 plus years, myself included, the history of wanting to come back, and hopefully maybe one day, you don't have to be like me and come back to where you went to high school. You're welcome to teach wherever you want, but it does show the richness of what we do here, family atmosphere that we really try to blend. So in that spirit, we will also be doing some group photos before you take off, but in the spirit of true Italians, we will be offering you some food, probably more than you need, in the commons after the ceremony as well. Thank you everyone for coming today.